Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Muhammad Afzal bin Kamar Zaman. Metrik nama saya 14 DEM 20F1004. Saya daripada kelas di DEM 3A. Course code DJM 373 dan lecturer saya bernama Encik Zulkifli bin Mansur. Today I will talk about digital to analog converter and analog to digital converter. What is DAC and ADC? First, DAC. DAC is digital to analog converter. In modern life, electronic equipment is frequently used in different fields such as communication, transportation and entertainment. Analog to digital converter, or the abbreviation is ADC, and digital to analog converter DAC are very important components in electronic equipment. Since most real-world signals analog, these two converting interfaces are necessary to allow digital electronic equipment to process the analog signals. A DAC simply converts a digital audio signal into an analog one, so that you can play the sound over headphones or speakers. A DAC simply converts a digital audio signal into an analog one, so that your headphones can then create sound. This is the example for DAC, audio amplifier and display electronic. Now we go to analog to digital converter. In electronics, an analog to digital converter ADC is a device for converting an analog signal current and voltage to a digital code, usually binary. In the real world, most of signals sensed and processed by humans are analog signals. Analog to digital conversion is the primary means by which analog signals are converted into digital data that can be processed by computers for various purposes. This the example for ADC, which is microphone and digital camera.
Few minutes later.
Now we go to the application ADC and DAC in everyday life. Why we need data converters? In the real world, most data are available in the form of analog in nature. We have two types of converter: analog to digital converter and digital to analog converter. While manipulating the data, these two converting interfaces are essential to digital electronic equipment and an analog electric device which to be processed by a processor in order to produce required operation. For example, take the below DSP illustration. An ADC converts the analog data collected by audio input equipment such as a microphone sensor into a digital signal that can be processed by a computer. The computer may add sound effect. Now a DAC will process the digital sound signal back into the analog signal that is used by audio output equipment such as speaker. For DAC or digital to analog converter, this is a device that transforms digital data into an analog signal. According to the Nyquist-Shannon sampling theorem, any sampled data can be reconstructed perfectly with bandwidth and Nyquist criteria. A DAC can reconstruct sampled data into an analog signal with precision. The digital data may be produced from a microprocessor, application-specific integrated circuit or ASIC, or field programmable gate array or FPGA. But ultimately, the data requires the conversion to an analog signal in order to interact with the real world. That's all from me about digital to analog converter and analog to digital converter in everyday life. Thank you.